It's crazy. You know, I mean, I'm a comedian. I deal with all sorts of dark topics. I transmute dark into light. But sometimes, man, the world's too fucking dark, and I gotta like take a break. That's why I went to Hawaii. And then I ended up going to Japan. And that's when everything fucking broke out, right? I was when the United States attacked Iran, I was in Hawaii and I was touring Pearl Harbor. And I was like, oh, now hold on a second. I was like, yeah, I was like, is this part of the tour? And I got the fuck out of there, went straight to Japan. I was like, have you guys heard of World War before? They're like, yeah. And I was like, I had a couple extra weeks, so I was like, fuck it. I gotta go somewhere where nobody's thinking about the global situation, you know? So, you know, in Pleasanton, there was no direct flights. So I went to Thailand. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking relax. Thailand's beautiful. I've been there once before. It's a beautiful tropical environment. Everything is fucking so cheap, okay? It's like Pleasanton, but cheap. You know what I mean? So it's not like Pleasanton at all, basically. It's Pleasant Island. It's not an island. But basically, so I went to Thailand. I was like, I'm going to tune this shit out. I'm going to turn off the news. I'm going to relax. I'm going to go get a massage, okay? And I was like, just for 2 fucking hours, I don't want to think about this war at all. I'm going to go get a massage. So I get in there, and the massage therapist, she's like, where are you from? I was like, America. And she was like, boom, boom. I was like, what? She's like, boom, boom. America, boom, boom. Iran, boom, 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 boom. I was like, can't fucking escape this shit. She starts massaging me. She's like, so much boom, boom, America, boom, 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 boom. I was like, stop it. I came here to get away from the boom, boom. Finally, she stops, and then she massages me. I fall asleep. It was beautiful, blissful sleep. And then she turns me over, and she's like, you want boom, boom? I was like, what the fuck? What? She's like, boom, boom, $50. Boom, boom, $50. I was like, no, I left America to not pay for boom, boom. Do you understand? I miss it. I miss back when they lied, when they gave a fuck what we thought, when they're like, there's weapons of mass destruction. You know what I mean? Now they're like, they don't even have nukes in Iran, but they're like, but they might one day, possibly. Like, we're living off of a fucking chance here. It's crazy. It's crazy, you know, and it's also reminiscent, you know, if you grew up during the Iraq wars, plural, you know, you saw the same shit happen over and over again. At some point, you're like, wait, are we doing this shit fuck again? Again? You know, and they're like, no, we gotta bring them democracy. It's like, I've heard that before. Vietnamese. And that's the thing, you know, like, people who come here from other parts of the world and around the world, people hate us around the world because of our government, but here's something you should know. People from the United States have a good reputation as people. People talk about us around the world. They're like, yeah, they're genuinely good people. Occasionally there's some fuckheads who fuck it up, obviously. But people talk about us as you know, they're like, oh, Americans are always so friendly. They're always so happy. It's like they're straight from Pleasanton or something, you know? But people hate us because of our fucking government, because our government is fucking ruthless. It's like we have the audacity to call other entities terrorists when, like, we will relentlessly fuck up a nation's economy till it's so bad that we have to bomb them. It makes no fucking sense. Like, and this is all part of our military that we pay taxes for. It goes on in the Pentagon. They're fucking planning that shit, and they do it without remorse. They do it, no remorse. Where their fucking remorse, it left. I don't know where the remorse went. It left a long time ago. That's why it's called the Repentagon. We always say we're gonna spread democracy. We're gonna spread democracy all over the world, and we go and we fuck up a country. We fuck them up so bad. We metaphorically just fucking shit on the country, and this is all because of a few demons at the top. A few demons. They may not even work in the government. They're just very rich, powerful people who are controlling. They're profiting off of both sides of every war. And these fucking demons are just shitting all over the world. Shitting all over the world. It's a sea of shit. It's not democracy, it's demon crap sea. Okay, that's what it is. And Iran is it's an ancient empire. It's been around for so long. The word Iran comes from an old Persian word, Iran, which translates back to meaning the land of the Aryans. Land of the Aryans. And our government's taking that shit a little too seriously. They're like, wait a second. Is that ours? right, for Pleasanton, Aryan means... It means people in Pleasanton. That's what it means. It means white people. Think of it. It's spelled Aryan. It's like, oh, I know Orion. You know what I mean? That's Aryan. And so, like, the thing is, they're trying to sell us that there's going to be regime change. But if you've been studying, or if at all familiar with Iran and the geopolitics of the region, it's not going to be an easy regime change. It would literally take years of war and boots on the ground, and that's why you have to oppose it from the fucking start, because at some point you just go too far and there's no fucking turning back. We are right before that point. Literally right now. We're literally right before that fucking point. We are right fucking there. It's already fucked, but like we're right fucking there, dude. Because Iran, the thing about the government in Iran, the IRGC was designed to be coup-proof. Okay, coup-proof meaning they designed the structure of the government and the military so nobody could take it over. Because I don't know if you're familiar with the 1900s, but Iran was taken over like 5 different fucking times. And it was our fault every single fucking time, even if indirectly. And so like there was a point where Iran switched governments like 5 times in the span of like 40 years. You could be at the table with all the former leaders. They'd be like, see that place? I ran that shit. You know what I mean? It's just, and we did that. We fucking did that. And so that's why what I'm saying is, you know, this war is actually, it is a big deal. And I do think that every American should oppose it and do whatever the fuck they can do to tell their Congress people, the president, just fucking no. I get this is a comedy show, but I understand. I just want to drive that point in because we're in Pleasanton. Okay? But yeah, but okay. For the people who don't give a fuck, this war is fucking expensive. Okay? Start there. Start with your belly if you need to. Okay? Because this war is fucking expensive. We are dropping billions a fucking day. The craziest thing about this, the most expensive part of this war is the missile defense systems. This is the craziest fucking part, because we have missile defense systems on all of our military bases in the Middle East, which we fucking put there to try to fuck with Iran. That's why they're there. And basically, when Iran shoots a missile or a drone, we have to shoot another missile to take that shit down. And every time it costs about $15 million. And Iran is knocking those motherfuckers out with drones they made for like $5. Okay? They got kids being like, boom, 15 mil down. And as an American, you just watch that shit like, oh, there goes my healthcare. Oh, fuck, there goes our bridges. Oh my God, the education system's falling all over Dubai. It's crazy, dude. I was in a grocery store parking lot. I overheard a mom and her son. The son was like 5 years old. He's like, Mommy, why can't we afford eggs? And she's like, honey, because we need missiles for our missiles. He's like, but what happens when we run out? She's like, well, then it's a fucking free-for-all. Ironically, we were at Target. But I think the government, and if you're not awake to this, the government spins it in the way they're like, well, Iran is a threat to our military bases in the Middle East. The bigger question is, why the fuck do we have military bases in the Middle East? They are there to conquest the land. And if you look at a map of our military bases, they're all surrounding Iran. You're like, that's kind of weird. It's almost like they're pointed directly at them. And this was the whole plan from the get. We put these military bases in these other countries saying we're there to protect you, when really we're putting them in danger. Dude, Dubai. I used to go to Dubai, and I was always conflicted about Dubai just because they were complicit in the Gaza genocide. They funded a genocide in Sudan. And so, good. Thanks for taking part here, by the way, guys. You know those people aren't from Pleasanton. But so I would go to Dubai, and I would be like, I'm hesitant to spend money here. So people would be like, just come here and just don't spend money. I'm like, it's kind of hard. It's called Dubai. You fucking Dubai shit, you know? And so if you've ever been to Dubai, I mean, it's fucking beautiful because they put so much money in it. They build these high skyscrapers. It's like the Vegas of the Middle East, they say, except without the hookers and the gambling. It's basically Vegas if you just do buffets. But the food in Dubai is fucking amazing. Their sweet treats, their sweet stuff, their desserts is the best. It's some of the best in the world. And Dubai has built this reputation on being this like clean looking, very safe place. And now they're getting hit with fucking missiles from Iran that are actually falling into Dubai because the missile interceptors are running out. And it's a fucking scary sight, dude. I saw a building in Dubai that got hit. It was fucked up, dude. It was like, there was like wires coming out. It was all green from the chemicals. And on the outside, it was charred brown. It looked like Dubai chocolate. You ever had Dubai chocolate? That shit is fire, dude. Sorry. But yeah, man, it's... You know, the Middle East didn't used to have oil. They were just people just living on top of a shit ton of oil. Never knew that shit. And then I think some British motherfuckers, it's always those motherfuckers. They found the oil, like, oh, hello. And then since then, they just wanted to drill all over the Middle East for basically the last century plus. And that's why the United States has been so interested in literally every Middle Eastern country that has oil. And the last one they have not gotten is Iran. So that's why we're doing that, okay? But the only country that has more oil than Iran in the Middle East is Saudi Arabia. And so we made a pact with them very early on. In the 1970s, when we ran out of gold to back our dollar, whoopsie, politicized everything, you know? You see all these people saying like, well, now ever since Zoran became mayor, now look at what happened in Minneapolis. Like, what the fuck are you connecting those two things? Zoran is the mayor of New York City. That's the Big Apple. This is the mini apple, okay? This is it's a different city. It's a different city. Can't you just admit that he was wrong, that he made a wrong move? Even if she maybe didn't handle the situation the way you thought you would have done it, can't you just admit that he was wrong to shoot her? It has to be, no, she was a radical leftist. All these radical leftists are just trying to harm officers. That's all it is. They just said it's a radical leftist. It's like, what the fuck? Like, dude, she was a human being. She was a mother. And she was clearly afraid in that situation. She was trying to get away. Look, freeze frame. Look at the slow-mo. She turns her wheels this way, trying to leave. The officer's here. She's trying to go that way. She's trying, her wheels... She like, oh, he was trying to hit her. No, her wheels were turned to the right. No, but they're radical leftist wheels. No. And it's like, this is, you know, like, I get it. You're so married to your political position, you know, whether it's on the right or whatever, where the fuck it is. But it's like, dude, this is like, we're talking about human beings here, man. You know, just like... You know, this woman, she died, Renee Good. She died and she has a kid. The father passed away already. So the kid's an orphan now. Aww. Yeah. You can't put the blame exactly on any specific person except obviously the guy who shot her. But like ICE as an institution, the rhetoric that's feeding into this is all what you guys created. This is what you created. And it created all because like, we have to send ICE to Minnesota, we have to do this. And now this kid's an orphan. And he's probably just going to go to Somali daycare, to be honest. Sorry, I really thought that would break the ice. I'm going to post this, and there's going to be people who are like, too soon. Like, oh, check out my genocide material, asshole. Like, what the fuck?